Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Annalisa, and this is a daily reading for your career and work. So it's the energy of today to give you some advice on how to move forward with your work, how to get the most out of what you're doing, and hopefully inspire you a little bit in some way. So 4 piles to choose from. Take your pick and follow the timestamp. Okay, group number 1. Let's see what your advice for your work is today. Okay. So, the overall energy for you, maybe so you can see. Overall energy for you is empowered service. So this is very much about making you aware of what you want to offer in your work for on a large scale. So whether you want to connect with community or a particular group of people, what is it you want to offer in terms of service? So your work, either you're already working in this kind of field, or Spirit wants to draw your attention to the fact that you have a gift to offer that is of service to humanity. Okay, so if you're someone who is thinking about moving into this kind of area, then Spirit is really urging you to do that, because we need lots of people working in empowered service areas. But also, if you're already in this kind of field, it's just bringing your mind back to that, and to keep your mind on the collective, like what you're doing for the collective. So if you get bogged down in like personal things connected to your work, or like day-to-day matters, it's to remember of the mission that you're on, the overall idea, the overall message of what you're about, and to keep that in mind today. It's very much about being in reflection today with the Hanged Man. I feel like there's a bit of a process here. A lot of cards wanted to come out for this group, and I feel like there's a bit of a story. So we've got the Hanged Man to start with, which is very much about perspective, and to have time to reflect and understand what you're really about. I feel like you need to make it really clear what your service is, what you really want to offer, the intention behind your work. Because when you make that really clear, then other things will just slot into place more easily, and it's very much easier to make decisions because you know what you're about and why you're doing it. So the main message for today is to take time, first of all, this could literally be meditating, or this could be just spending time connecting with your heart center, or aligning yourself, clearing your mind, doing something that allows you to change perspective on what you're doing, because you may need to look at what you're doing from a different angle. Once you've seen that, you'll get some kind of awakening, some kind of realization, and then you'll be able to move forward victoriously, okay? And what I want to say is that you are going to be a master, okay? Move forward into mastery. When you give yourself time to think and reflect beforehand, it's going to allow you to step into a higher state of workmanship. Okay, it's like you're gonna level up, but it's having this time first to reflect and think about what you're doing, and then move into it. And what's going to happen? We've got the King of Cups. It's a very mature and wise state of being. So you are going to be able to offer your work from this grounded but connected place, this empowered service, very much about connecting to the heart, but it's not about being overly emotional. It's about being able to express and understand emotion without being overwhelmed by it. And the way to do that is to first center yourself and clear yourself so that you can be of service to the collective and master this profession, because you have the ability. I want to say for this group, you have the ability to be a master with the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And the Empowered Service, Victory, you have the potential to do very, very well in your work, but it's very important to take the first step of stillness and perspective. Okay? That's my message for you, group number 1. I hope that helped. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. Or book a personal reading. I love doing career advice and everyone asks about love. So if you want to ask about career, please do. Okay, thank you. Hi, group number 2. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see what your career message is today. Oh wow. This is very sweet and simple and beautiful. I need to move this back here. So we have divine perfection. I want to say, if you're worried about your work, if you feel like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know where I am, I don't know what's going on, then know you're in the perfect place. You are exactly where you need to be. Spirit wants you to know you are divine and you are perfect exactly where you are, exactly what you're doing. You are okay. Like, where you are is fine. You don't need to change anything. The what is saying, we've got the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. You may be... There's different feelings with this. The page is a young energy, okay? So this could be you are feeling like you're in a new position or in a new job. You feel like you don't know what you're doing, you don't have enough experience, or you might feel like you haven't got very far in your career. You may have been in a job for a long time and still feel like a kid there, or feel like you haven't progressed. It's just this feeling of being young, and the Spirit wants you to know that it's fine. Like, where you are is great, and you are in this young learning place, and that's fine. With the Wands and the Pentacles, it's about your passion and about creating foundations and stability. So you are learning about that right now and stepping into that. So even if it doesn't feel like it, even if you feel like this isn't where I want to be, or I need to change something, don't worry, because these new seeds, ideas and passions are coming in and are being processed. Okay. If you have at the moment in mind a new job that you want to step into, or new work you want to step into, this is advice that do it. It's like perfect for you, and you might feel these kind of things. So this is like a second feeling of this reading. Is if that didn't resonate before, if you're thinking of a new job and should I step into it, yes. Okay. It's perfect. All right, so thank you so much, group number 2, for tuning in, and please like, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, or book a personal reading, because I love doing work readings and everyone wants to know what's going on in their love life. Okay, right. Hi, group number 3. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see what's the advice for your work life. Wow. Okay, we have authentic voice. This is very beautiful. I love this card. I just want to send you the vibration of the crystals and the color. Authentic voice, all about your throat, expression, communication. Your guidance is to speak from your truth, to speak from your heart, to trust that when you speak authentically, you will be heard and received and held in whatever you want to communicate. That you have the ability to express something very profound and very real, that you can communicate or connect with people on a very, I want to say like a heart level, because you can open your throat and because you can communicate in that way. We've also got the Two of Cups, which is the soulmate card, and the Ace of Wands. So there is something... I feel like there is someone you either to speak to connect with. There is some kind of soulmate, there is some person who can help you today with your work, who when you connect with them and you express something with them. You express what you need, what you want. This could be a colleague, but it could be family or friends. It can be anyone. But when you express to them what's really important and what's important for you in your work, then you will receive this divine, creative, passionate inspiration. You're going to receive a gift from heaven. Some of you, it might be being quite brave today, like taking some steps to speak up for yourself and say what you need. But when you do that, and when you express to people or a person close to you, you probably have an idea of who this is that you need to express something to. There's going to be new ideas, new inspiration, new passion. Just it's going to allow in some kind of gifts that are going to move you forward in your work. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in group number 3. I hope that helped. Do let me know if it resonated. If you'd like to see any more videos from me, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and you can press the bell button. Okay. Hi group number 4. Let's see, what is your work message today? Okay. Wow. So, we have the overall energy is karmic grace. Can you see this? Karmic grace. So, karmic grace is about accepting a situation that you're in gracefully, because what's occurring, what's happening within your work is as a result of karma. So there are things that are being resolved and worked out. And when you have the perspective that this could be your karma or someone else's karma, but when you have that perspective that you can sit back and just observe and just appreciate this is about life lessons, then it's going to be easier to manage. There is this quote, I remember it. The quote is, how other people behave is their karma. How you respond is yours. Okay. So, I feel today it's about being aware of the difference between your response and what's going on with other people, and not being swayed or dragged into drama. Okay? Stay away from drama at work. And with the 8 of Cups, there is something you need to walk away from, and I feel like there is this situation that could be challenging. There's some truth going to come up today. There's going to be some kind of realization, some kind of awareness, and this is likely to do with the past. There are some past communication or experience, something that's happened previously. There's going to be a truth about it, and you're being advised to walk away. Like, don't get involved, because this situation, the 8 of Cups is walking away from these cups, but it's walking towards the moon, towards truth, towards the light, towards the understanding, and into something better, essentially. So whatever, like, something may come up, some challenge may come up today, walk away from it, accept it as just part of life's lessons and life's learning, and understand that it's just this past that is being resolved. Okay? That's my advice for you, group number 4. I hope that resonated. Please let me know, and please like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll speak to you again another time.